Peace. This is a Mercari Q&A video. I'm going to be reading a question that I got on Instagram and making a video response to it. So I got a question. Well, I got a statement from Rwanda Finds. None of my items sell on Mercari. I replied on Instagram, that's not a question. And then the question was, what sells on Mercari? That's a good question. Everything sells on Mercari. Anything that you could think of, it's selling on Mercari. It just may not be selling at the price that you expect it to. And when I say that, I'm saying, don't think that something goes on eBay for this, or on Poshmark for this, or on Amazon for this, or on Depop for this, etc. It should go for this on Mercari. It doesn't work that way. Mercari is different. So basically, when you sell something on Mercari, you have to understand that it will sell at the right price point. And you want to give a lot of information to get your thing sold. So if you're selling clothes or shoes, you want to give as much information as possible in your listing and in your description. It's just like, let's say if you're selling some Jordans, right? And your title is just Jordans. There's no context there. So if a person is searching for that specific pair of Jordans, it's going to be a little more difficult for them to find it, because now they have to sift through a lot of other information to see what you have. Now, if you had a title and it said red Jordans, and then the version that they are, and then the numbers, the identifiers from inside of the tag in the title, that triggers so much more activity and eyeballs to that listing that people are going to be able to find it. More views will equal more sales. If you can get 10,000 people to look at your listing, I'm sure you can get one to buy it. So I'm saying that to say, get more views, get more eyeballs on it by putting as much information as possible. If you know the type of shoe that it is based on the name that it is called, right? You put the identifier, like I said, which is extremely important, and that also gets you onto Google Shopping. If you can get onto Google Shopping, people can't help but to see it because they're typing it in anyway. And if you got a good price, then they'll probably buy it. And if you got an okay price, they'll probably send you an offer. So you got to think about that. If you want things to sell, you got to put as much information as you can into the listing of the things that you are selling. And to answer your question, many different things are selling on Mercari. I'm going to say everything's selling, but like I said, just at the correct price point. I hope that answers your question. Anything that you do have that you had listed on Mercari that is not selling, go back to it. I want you to look at your title. I want you to look at your description, and I want you to make improvements upon what you already have there. And if you don't have clear pictures, make sure you have some clear pictures up there, and I guarantee you, you'll get more traffic, and eventually you'll start to make sales.